Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. It is Monday. Hello. We've been challenged. The prodigal son has returned. I say that all the time after long-time contributors take a short break, and this is one that someone from Geelong took a short break. I am starting the challenge as I'm talking to you. This will be a world challenge from someone from Geelong. It's been April 10th, if I recall correctly, was the last time that we had played one of his challenges, so welcome back. His, I'm assuming. You know, actually, this is in Australia. I've never actually verified that fact. Beach Forest Hotel. Victoria Bitters. One of my coworkers is obsessed with Victoria Bitter. Great food, cold beer. The Beachy Pub. Beach Forest Hotel and Motel. Are we in Beach Forest? Cheap accommodation. Oh, that's going to be my big selling point, really. Affordable might seem better. This is for sale. There's an opportunity, but it's all blurry. Well, we do at least know that we're in... That's Beach Forest Community something. We appear to be in Beach Forest, Australia. Wherever that might be. We're on the C-159. That's awful. we were really hoping to at least see a B road. Well, let's zoom down in on Victoria here, where I know many of my C roads live. They almost seem to be sensical. Those are 4s, now these are 7, now there's a 1. C-150s, 161, 155, 159. Okay, Beach Forest, aha. Aha. Buchanan Rest. I wonder if that's the, if that's the one. The Beachy. That's where we were. The Beachy. Off by 93 meters. Docks us by 8 points. Old GeoGuessr, you're so funny. I lost it completely. There it is. Yes, why would it be actually right in front of the place where we were? Funny. Wind farm. Nice. Big fan of wind farms. I actually remembered this is the closing credits for U4 before I even looked over. It is indeed. I can learn. Alright, well, let's move along down the road. I mean, he says it's a world challenge, but this seems a lot like Australia again. Oh, nope, it's not. Good. Porto Moniz, Encomiada, and Fanal. Oh, this is my Fanal. One, two, three, four, five. It's the same combination on my luggage. Doesn't seem like a lot of wind towers, to be honest with you. Although I don't know the populations they're trying to power. Well, it was Spanish writing. Paulo de Serra. Stop! Collaborate and listen. Cows. It's the anti-cattle crossing thing in the road. All of a sudden we're in mountains. Not what I expected. Is this Argentina? I didn't think I was zoomed in that far, but apparently I was. Okay. know I'm doing a lot of sighing and heavy breathing. There's nothing emotional attached to that. I just literally I've been stuffy, so I've been having trouble breathing. Again, nothing to worry about. It's not like I'm dying. Pretty sure it's just a cold. Couldn't you at least have a flag flying? It says posto. Posto for whom? Florida... something. Lemonade today. Of the pink variety. I think that just means they add more sugar. No flags. Okay. If I go down this far. Any flags? If there are, they're behind trees. Okay, fair enough. Solar power, too. Very energy conscious. Conscious is what I meant to say. Very energy conscious around here. Is this the European Union? That looks like an EU plate. I mean, it's blurry, which is, you know, good for privacy's sake. That would imply this is somewhere in the Spanish mountains. Do the Spanish call the Pyrenees the Pyrenees? I don't even know this is the Pyrenees anyway. Not to be confused, of course, with the Pennines, which are in Britain. Square, I hate you. Now we're coming down the mountain on this other side. God knows how long this is going to take. OMG. Serviços Florestais, Pau de Serra. More cows. Cattle in the mountains. I wish I could just zip line down the power. Get to where I'm going faster. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Some mountain bikers. Whoa, more civilization. Modena inerte. Okay. Posto Florestal is what that other one said. This road is getting worse and worse. Very confusing. Posto Florestal. What does that mean? What does any of it really mean? That cow trap wasn't mentioned. Probably one of my favorite moments. Alright, I'm completely lost. I'm going to say we're in Argentina. Because reasons, I'm going to say we're by Mendoza. No, in point of fact, we are on Madeira, That did not look Portuguese. And we were eventually on ER-110. Did all that looping around. We actually were on the VE-4 at some point, but alas. Well, you know, you live in England. Urban blight. Eastern Europe, you would, you know, wager as a stereotype. Stop and hate. It's funny, as that's sort of something I've been thinking about for my, not this channel. I mean, it's not like there's hate in this channel. But for expanding my YouTube presence. He's talking about love. And there's a cruise line. That is bonkers. I mean, this looks like it would have been an apartment building of some sort. It looks like it was... There were some problems. That could very easily have said PepsiCo. Parking only. I mean, this looks North American. I mean, there's a cruise line out there. We're going to go towards the cruise line. If you happen to hear that buzzing, fear not. We're doing laundry in the background. The frog actually does get clean. And have clean clothes. The cruise liner's not in these pictures, but there was definitely a cruise liner out there. Is this like an Alaskan cruise line? Don't tell me I can't go out there. I was going to say, no. This is the Anchor Inn. Whittier, Alaska. Well, we're in Alaska. We're in Whittier, Alaska. It apparently has come on some hard times. That entire building, whatever the heck it is, big damage. Alright, well, it's part of Alaska where a cruise ship can go. There's Whittier. I believe we were on Glacier Avenue, or Whittier Street, rather. Apparently we were not. Or if we were, it was farther down. It's the Buckner Building. I don't do this very often, but I'm kind of intrigued. B-U-C-K-N-E-R B-U-I-L-D-I-N-G. Oh no, that's a C. Buckner Building. Whittier. That's the top search result. I didn't even have to type in Whittier. An abandoned former U.S. military building. Oh. Constructed in 1953 as a combined mess hall, sleep quarter, recreational, medical, and administrative facility. It used to be one of the largest buildings in Alaska. It was often referred to as the city under one roof. Slightly damaged by the 9.2 Alaska earthquake in '64. But because of reinforced concrete, was minimized. No structural damage. It was in good condition. It operated until '66, when it was shuttered when the Port of Whittier was transferred to the General Services Administration for disposal. Interesting. It's taken from Wikipedia. There you go. Nice lake. Lagoon, possibly. Don't know yet. Short plates driving on the right-hand side. We have red lines on the outside, which I am not familiar with, and double yellow on the inside. We're on the bike route. 2164. Looks like a Japanese road indicator. Are we in Japan? Sun Moon Lake Hotel. Looks like we might be. On the 21. These definitely look like Japanese people. Not a lot of English along the Route 21. This is very quite. This is quite cool. Very cool. Huh. Japan. Does Japan have a normalized roadway? I do not recall. 1819. 21. There's a 21 going through Greenon. One goes north. Does it not? Yeah, it leaves it over here. It has disappeared. Let's follow it north out of Nagoya. Where do we end up? I don't know. Well, I'm going to say we're somewhere in Nagoya then. Not correct. We were on Taiwan. Curses. Sun Moon Lake. Cool. Well, it's the journey, not the points, right? We don't compete on the user challenges because it's for fun. Short plate, looks like a Ford Focus. Other vehicles are, of course, available. Just that they happen to have one in their garage. What is this place? It looks like a private residence, but this doesn't look like a private residence. This actually looks like the foundation of another building. Like a building that may have been on stilts. Intriguing. City tour. Veículo de parada constante. Brazil. So we're in Brazil. Marco das Três Fronteiras. Interesting. Olympics, of course, are starting this week in Brazil. I've heard nothing but good things. If you watch NBC, any other network is telling you the real truth. It's almost like people knew the Brazilians wouldn't have the infrastructure to handle both the World Cup and the Centro Argentina. Excuse me. That was .b. What just happened? Why can't I click in GeoGuessr? My browser just went nuts. I can click in any other window just fine, but not the browser. Let's force a refresh. No? I literally cannot click anything in my internet browser. That's bizarre. What about on this page? This page works fine. Oh, there we go. Good lord. Alright, well, we're caught up. But what's up with the Centro de Argentina business? It definitely says Centro Argentina. Centro. Is there a city called Argentina, Brazil? Porto Rio Iguaçu. It would not sound like a French man speaking that word. Iguazu. Puerto Iguazu. We get the baguette. Aha. Bonsoir avec moi. 3 frontiers. Frontiers. Espaso. Spelled just like espresso. It is a location best served cold. Quite the wide road. Argentina is that way. Centro is not. Is that actual Argentina? What are we dealing with here? Wow, that bus just disappeared. Well, it's Iguazu. Argentina's down here. Is that Argentina? No, that's Paraguay. I think that's a red herring. Well, no, there's Foz do Iguazu. 3 frontiers. Ah, haha, Marco tres frontieras. Espacio de Americas. Cool. Let's look that up as well. Marco. No, not Narci. M-A-R-C-O. Definitely not Rubio. Marco tres Frontieras, that's the second one. Marco 3 Michelin stars was the first one. I don't want the TripAdvisor pays. Iguazu and Paraná rivers converge near the confluence of the city of Ciudad del Este, Puerto Iguazu, and Foz de Iguazu. It's near the Iguazu Falls. There you have it. No, I do not want to edit. Apparently there were terrorist issues or something. That does not concern me. What does concern me is having a good time walking around the globe. And boy, did we get around the globe today. Thank you very much for sending this one in. Someone for G-Long. Quite a tour de force for your return to the channel. I appreciate it, as I do all the ones that you've ever sent in, actually. So keep them coming. If you'd like to do what someone from G-Long did, which is submit your own video. No, wrong. I mean, you can do your own video. Please do. But I mean, challenge. You can go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com. And frankly, if you make a video of it, send that link to me too, and I'll do you a little kickback on this video. When you put in those 5 locations, it gives you a link. That link you send to me in a private message on Facebook or YouTube, with or without your own YouTube video link, and then I will add you to the schedule. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated with everything as it happens. If you have the means, please go to patreon.com/purplefrogplays. It is really appreciated. And until next time, cheers.